Vastly outnumbered, our pilot's lifeline was a new experimental machine that shared its technology with the latest household gadget.
This is London calling.
The whole fury and might of the enemy must very soon be turned on us.
At the time, few people knew what a radio wave actually was. Some even believed it could have potential as a lethal weapon.
In the 1930s, the Air Ministry, in all seriousness, offered a £1,000 reward to anyone who could demonstrate a radio wave death ray that could kill a sheep at 100 yards.
The turning point came when they approached top British physicist Robert Watson Watt. They asked him if he could generate a beam of radio waves so powerful it could destroy an enemy aircraft.
Watson Watt calculated the required energy levels as wildly beyond existing technologies. He also pointed out that the metal fuselage would protect the crew from the radio waves. But he did have another very useful suggestion.
He calculated that even a normal low-power radio wave like those used by the BBC's broadcasts would bounce back off a metal aircraft. So instead of radio destruction, he suggested radio detection. Just 2 weeks later, in a field near Daventry, Watson Watt made his first attempt to demonstrate his invention: radar. Using modern equipment, here's my version of that historic day.
In here we have a radio transmitter and a detector, and over here we have a display screen. Now, back then, the equipment would have been much bigger, but the principle is exactly the same.
First, the transmitter emits short pulses of radio waves.
So I'm beaming radio waves across 90 degrees in that direction. According to this screen, there's nothing out there that's moving.
With a clear line of sight, radar can see much further than the naked eye.
Well, yes, I'm seeing a blue blip at the top of the screen.
My radio wave pulses are reflecting off a moving object.
It's just going from left to right.
Based on the time it takes for the echo from each pulse to return to my detector, the radar system can calculate the range and speed of the object.
Right, a range of 301 meters. Radial velocity, or speed, 4.46 miles an hour. And it represents the only moving thing that's out there, which is a BSA M20.
With his first prototype, Watson Watt detected a bomber 8 miles away, 4 minutes before it reached his position.
He had a working early warning system, and it went on to be one of the most important British machines ever created.